Guys, welcome to DJ and ES Futures Review post FOMC. Let's get right down to business. We're going to go to a 15-minute chart. We were pushing above this trigger that I was looking at right here around 145, and I was hoping for further upside. That if we did get past or above this, we should be able to tag this reclamation level, maybe even push forward. What we did is we tagged it. However, we sold from there, so that is now the current resistance even more for a further upside. Clearly, you can see we went right above a little bit and then sold from there directly. Afterwards, which we set up an awesome fail breakdown. Let's get right into it for a 5-minute chart. This red line is exactly where the previous low was. I'll show you guys in a second. Let's actually look at that real quick, just to get an idea of why this is an important level. So on a 2-hour chart, try to minimize any extra noise. So you can see about a month ago we came to this level, sold off of it twice before pushing through and creating a new high. We came back to backtest it early July, had another failed breakdown there, had another failed breakdown there. We sold from there, came back, it became the resistance. We pushed through, came back a couple times to test it again. So inevitably, if we did come back down there, I figured that would be a strong place for price to bounce and offer a setup. That is the mindset that I carry. That is how I look for levels. That is how I trade. I'm looking for lows at major levels. Ideally, I'm looking for those lows to get flushed and taken level to level. Even if it goes up 1, 2, or 3 levels, that's usually more than enough. Anything above that is extra. So going back to now the 15-minute chart and actually a 5-minute chart just for educational purposes, so you can see price action happening a little slower. We dipped below really quickly at 305 and bounced right back up. I had an FBD at this level. My assumption was if we undercut this low at some point, that if we get back above this level, that was a place to go long. I was a little busy with something that happened when this happened at 3 o'clock, so I missed the initial quick pop, but I waited for price to come back and show some supply, some demand, and we did get a little pop here, so I was curious to see if it would hold. We sold a little bit more back down and started popping back up, so I went long 2-3 points above that. I would have liked the entry around 44.45. I got it around 44.48. More than enough, okay, because the low below was only about 6-7 points. So the stop loss here, awesome risk reward, honestly. And then that has went up already almost 40 points. We went back to the main level that was the back test that provided us 2 bounces and got right back there, and now we sold down. So this is the resistance. I would say that would take us back up to the higher resistance. Let's see if we can get back above this. But right now we're building some structure, so I'll have to set up some levels and see what I can find that makes sense for the next setups. Going to ES real quick, something similar at 2 o'clock-ish. We were looking for this level to hold and maybe tag the top of the bull flag. Well, lo and behold, at 2:30, we tagged it and we sold directly from the top of that bull flag. What we did is we came down, and I had mentioned that there was a little low here that could have been undercut and used for a failed breakdown, potentially in this area. I'm going to show you real quick. Right here was what I was looking for, around 63.70, and we definitely undercut that. And let's go to a 5-minute chart just to see the setup a little more clear. So like I said, I had a low around 60 right here, just so you can see it visibly. We undercut that at 305 as well. ES and Dow Jones move similar all the time. I missed that. I saw we came back to that low. The failed breakdown trigger would have been about somewhere between these 2 levels, and we got back there. And then because we had the same setup over in DJ and ES, I went long here as well, and that has been an awesome payout so far. We got right back to the top of the bull flag. You can see now we're consolidating here for more, and I do think this should bring further upside. That's not good for us though. If we're trying to add to our position, more selling and some structure would be great if we can sell down here so we have another setup to take. So that's ES and Dow Jones. Hope that helps. Have a great day.